Priscilla, get ready for what is about to happen to you.
Zainab tried to stop herself. She really did. There were mornings she woke up and told herself that Priscilla was her best friend, the person she had grown up sharing everything with, that she loved her, that she could not hurt her. For a few hours, the promise would feel real. Then the loneliness would return. And with it came the emptiness that had begun to live inside her. It was during this time that she met someone new, Elvis. Elvis was kind to her in the way she had always wanted someone to be. He listened when she spoke, he laughed when she laughed. He had the same interest as her, made her feel like a queen. He took her out for dates, showered her with lots of loves and gifts. Happiness bloomed quietly inside her heart. She believed, perhaps foolishly, that she had finally found the kind of love she had watched Priscilla enjoy. She told Priscilla about him, smiling, excited, almost proud. Priscilla listened and congratulated her, asking questions about Elvis. She admits, but Daniel did not like him. There was something about this guy he could not explain, something that made him uncomfortable whenever Zainab spoke about the relationship. When he tried to warn Zainab, she brushed it aside. "Try to be happy for me," she said lightly. He told Priscilla to advise her before it's too late. When Priscilla tried to ask her more about her man and told her to take it little by little, Zainab told her she could handle herself. Elvis slowly led her into a darker world. At first it was subtle. Late-night gatherings, clubs, parties with people. Then came the drugs. The first time Zainab tried them, she told herself it was just to feel accepted, just to belong somewhere. But the feeling of escape became addictive. Her grades began to drop, her attendance became irregular. The nights grew longer, the company she kept became darker. Her boyfriend was not gentle when anger visited him. He was very abusive on her sometimes, then later showering her with gifts, telling her he was sorry. There were times she returned to school with bruises hidden beneath long sleeves, telling Priscilla that she had simply fallen or bumped into something. Priscilla believed her, because Priscilla trusted her. Meanwhile, Zainab carried the pain alone. The pregnancy that came later was not something she was ready for. When she told her boyfriend, he told her he wasn't ready for it, that she should get rid of it. She did. It was another secret she buried. Each painful experience deepened the anger inside her. And in that anger, jealousy grew stronger. Why was it always Priscilla? Priscilla seemed to move through life surrounded by kindness. Love followed her like a shadow. Even when Zainab suffered, Priscilla was still smiling, still loved, still chosen. The bitterness became heavier each day. Then, the opportunity came. Daniel invited Priscilla to a birthday party that was held that night. Priscilla invited Zainab along. That day, Zainab had returned to the hostel early. She had just gone through another painful abortion procedure and had argued badly with her boyfriend, deciding she would not stay with him that night. Her heart was heavy, her body weak, but her mind was sharper than ever. The party became her plan. She decided she would ruin Priscilla. Her intention was to make Daniel see Priscilla differently, to destroy the image of the girl everyone believed was pure and untouchable. She obtained a drug from the circle she had been moving with, something that could make a person lose control if mixed with a drink. Then she hired 2 men she had met through her boyfriend's associates. Her instructions were cruel and clear in her mind. They were to distract Daniel, take Priscilla after the drugs have started working, rape her, and take nude pictures that would ruin her reputation. She told them the description of the girl. At the party, Priscilla, Daniel, and Zainab sat at a table. Priscilla said she was thirsty and needed a drink. Zainab said she would get her a drink. Before anyone was paying attention, Zainab mixed the substance into a drink, came back to the table, gave Priscilla the spiked drink, and left the party shortly afterward. She did not stay to watch what would happen next, because grief, anger, and pain were fighting inside her chest. She told herself it was only to shame Priscilla, only to make her suffer the way she believed she was suffering, nothing more. But what Zainab did not know was that Daniel had picked up the drink she spiked. Priscilla also drank from it, sharing it with him when she felt thirsty. Soon, the effects of the drink began to show. Their judgments became blurred. Confusion settled quietly over them. Later, they found a private room to rest and clear their heads. What happened there was something neither of them had planned. Not violence, not coercion, but a mistake born from vulnerability and intoxication. Meanwhile, the two men Zainab had hired arrived at the party. They searched for the girl she had described. They did not find her immediately. Then, they heard sounds coming from one of the rooms upstairs. When they entered, they found Priscilla and Daniel inside. They misunderstood the situation. Thinking the plan had worked, they quickly took pictures and sent them to Zainab. When Zainab saw the notification, she smiled. Her heart was beating fast, not with guilt yet, but with anticipation. She opened the message. Then her expression froze. It was Priscilla and Daniel. The anger came suddenly, hot, blinding, because the plan she thought would destroy Priscilla had instead pushed Priscilla and Daniel closer than before. She could not use the pictures. She threw her phone across the room in rage. Inside her chest, something broke a little more, and the darkness inside her grew quieter, but deeper, because jealousy was no longer just a feeling. It was becoming something she could not